Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The play action fake. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll sneak it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give on the option. Oh, he got loose. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
They'll give it to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Thorne. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's good enough for
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
touchdown. Number 81 with the grab and the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Hey, some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This drive will open from the 15. The give to the lone running back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying to surprise him with the pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
4th down coming up.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And here comes the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll operate out of split backs. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. Grabbed over the middle. It's in goal. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. He's in open space downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Trying play action. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's loose down the middle. Defense picks it up. He's at the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
That's a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the single back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tackle is made at the 40. Brings up 2nd down.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Finding an escape route. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Thorne. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Off play action. With the catch, it's Carney. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And first down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carney. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Gets the back moving. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thorne. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
At the 46-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake. Complete. Jukes his way for more. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Ready to fire from the pistol. Second down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The play action fake. Gets it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that one stings, man. You believe in your field goal unit. It is late in this football game. We needed this to tie the football game, and now, dude, the defense has to step up late. They got to get the football back and maybe get another opportunity down the stretch in this football game.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Carney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback will keep it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Eastline set just inside the right upright. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Right back to the well. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires on the move. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Makes the grab, and they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense in the hurry up.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
From the gun. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. It's caught. That's a touchdown. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. He'll pull it on the read. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give as they work on that clock. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll keep it himself. There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The give to the right. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.